Good afternoon. Points and passions is what I'm going to base this on. And this is to do with art and geometry and creation of letters and numbers. And I'm going to show you two pieces. It's only for your own mind. It's to open the mind. It is for all those who have the inquiring mind, and for the scientists out there who are a little baffled with something they can't figure out. I'm going to bring this to shapes. Okay, everything comes out of a shape and goes back into a shape. If you design the alphabet, the basic alphabet, okay, if we design the basic alphabet is right over here. The basic alphabet is right over here. I'm trying to do this with the cat sitting on my book. Okay, the basic design is right over here. Okay, you cannot do an A in this design. The only way to do an A in this design is to extend the design and come out to the left side of the design and the right side of the design. So automatically you have one square involved, two squares involved, three squares involved in order to have the center of your A. So you have three squares where A takes the center. Okay, here's one side, here's the other side, just like the Olympics, right? Three sides. Now if you want to create the B, your B is the line in the center to over here. Okay, and then we can go ahead and create this square over here. I chop off the smaller part of the B because the A has to pass through it, but it doesn't need to pass through the bottom, showing you one small A and one part of one small part of the B and then one larger part of the B over here. Now, if you want to do the C, you can do the C this way, right? But if the C closes, if the actual C closes, I will have to go down one more level to create the C, but this is the C. The D you have over here. You see your D over here? Here's your B. If you want to look at your B, here's your split B. Your B gets split because of the line in A. Here, okay, if you want, we can have our shin, right? Or we can create our W. But the only way to create our W is down here and up here and down here and up here. Or the same way, we're going to come out and draw it over here. So letters that can be designed inside the area and outside. And then the secondary are letters that only need one box. The X only needs one box. The O surrounds the box. The C is 3/4 of the box. The D, okay, needs two minimum boxes. The E, with the short arm for the E, they're actually showing you this. The C over D now creates the E. C and D, okay, equals to a total of 7 and 12. 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 7 and 3 creates 10. Your E is both half and half, 5 and 5. Your D of C and E. And then the F would be the same thing with no lower floor to the F. Means we don't stand on the floor. No head in the sky, nothing on the floor. So all the letters are here. And then to bring this online is to show you when you're running with the 9, okay, we're showing the top side of the circle. If you want to run with the 6, I'm going to try and see if I can do this, right? You run with the bottom side of the circle, bottom and top. If you want to run to another side, you would turn it this way. So your basics of everything is your formation is just shapes, and it comes out of shapes. We have to take apart our shapes to know. Here are your letters. Right in here, we'll create the cut up shapes and what is the size that we need. According to this, it shows us 9 area dots shows me I need to use a minimum of 9 squares to equal 1. 9 squares to equal 1. And the reason for that is because every time you have a dot on here, that is a complete house. Every dot, okay, has a value of 4 corners that goes around this dot, but you don't see 3 of the corners. Here's one of the corners. There's one corner here, one corner here, one corner here. I'm going to make this camera bigger so I can see myself. There's one corner here, then there's one corner out here, one corner here, one corner here. Same for this one over here. Same for the one you don't see here. Same for the one you don't see here. That means there's a block corner here and a block corner here. We have to make this bigger. Every one of these. Every one of these. Let me bring this down here, this camera. Is a minimum to a block. D and D. Definition. So it's basic like this. You can't fill up the whole thing because then we cannot move it in our block. If you want to move it in your block, once you move this one into here, you automatically move that one out there. Now, if we're talking about the two areas, the two, like I showed you on the dice before, we're talking about this. Then all of a sudden, we have one over here, one over here, one over here. And then we have this over here. The elements of creation. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. Oh, yes, again, here, with the 5. You see the way we mark the corner in the 5 inside of here? There's many ways to do this, right? With this design over here for number 5, what you can actually do, okay, is you see the square? We can make the square 5 down, here, down, and, well, it's actually here, right? There's my 5. And here's the other section of the 5. 2 and 5 go together, which link them over here. So we would have to use, let me do this again so it doesn't seem stupid. There's our 5, and then here is our 2. More or less, we have now the sailboat, right? The sailboat formation, I did that yesterday. I don't remember where it is, but it creates a sailboat formation. I wish I knew exactly where it was. I always used to like to. I learned this one in a dream. So anyways, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Mr. Cat found the chair. Thank you for watching this video.